Taylor Swift has been singing about weddings since practically the beginning of her career, and now we have reason to suspect she may be prepping for her own. Recently, a story by Life and Style magazine led to sparking several rumors that the 32-year-old singer is engaged to her longtime boyfriend, Alwyn. The announcement arrived after multiple sources told the site that the couple are gearing up to walk down the aisle. So, are all these rumors about Taylor Swift getting engaged and a possible marriage on the cards true? Let's find the truth in this video. Many of you may have not even guessed Taylor Swift and Alwyn are a thing. They have been dating for a while now, and they somehow managed to successfully keep their relationship out of the public eye, laying low whether they're at one of her many houses in the US or his home in London. But it's finally out now, and according to multiple insiders, the relationship is stronger than ever. A source says that the pop icon and actor are very happy in their relationship, even though they like to keep their private life private. The insider continued, they've been enjoying their time as a couple. They've spoken about their future together and feel very secure about their relationship. Of course, the two are super busy, but that's not a big deal. Unlike many couples that decide to go their separate ways because of their busy schedules, Taylor and Joe have no problems with spending time together. They're supportive of each other's careers and love each other in general. The insider explained, both of them have been busy with work and they completely understand how to balance a hectic schedule and still make time for each other. It's part of why their relationship really works. The key to any relationship is mutual respect and support, and Taylor and Joe seem to know that more than any other couple. But another thing that makes their relationship strong is that they keep the details off from the public eye. There are so many celebs that broke up because so many people violated their privacy, made up rumors, and had so many other things that could ruin other people's relationships. That is why Taylor and Joe have mostly kept the romance out of the public eye. Taylor said this during an interview with British Vogue in 2018. I'm aware people want to know about that side of things. I think we have been successfully very private, and that is now sunk in for people, but I really prefer to talk about work. But recently, Taylor opened up a little bit more about her relationship, but Joe mostly talked about how they bond over music. Joe is the first person that I sing every single song I write, Taylor gashed, adding that she had so much fun writing songs in quarantine with him. They grew closer than ever during quarantine, and she really trusted him. One source said at the time, they have been continuing to be pretty low-key about their relationship to the outside world to continue to protect it. They've discussed future plans, and Taylor can see herself marrying Joe one day. Joe plays piano beautifully, and he's always just playing and making things up and kind of just creating things. Taylor detailed in Disney Plus film Folklore along the Pond studio sessions. I was like, hey, this could be really weird and we could hate this, but because we're in quarantine and there's nothing else going on, could we just try to write this song together? I thought it sounded really good from a masculine perspective, and it seemed to be an apology. She detailed further, I've written so many songs from a female's perspective, of wanting a male apology that we decided to make it from a teenage boy's perspective, apologizing after he loses the love of his life because he's been foolish. Asked why Taylor is warned to keep her love life private, she said, I've learned that if I do talk about it, people think it's up for discussion, and our relationship isn't up for discussion. If you and I were having a glass of wine right now, we'd be talking about it, but it's just that it goes out into the world. That's where the boundary is, and that's where my life has become manageable. I really want to keep it feeling manageable. She also further explained her choices to make her life more like a real life instead of a storyline in the tabloid that you can control. Those choices include where to live and when not to take a photo, she said. That's what the song piece is talking about. Like, would it be enough if if I could never fully achieve the normalcy that we both crave? Sharing a hobby and even passion together is another key feature for the perfect relationship, and Joe definitely got that. There's a lot of people finding that relationship to be perfect. They think their relationship is perfect, and that's why they think these two should be married already. And if you're wondering whether Taylor and Joe are secretly engaged, The most recent engagement rumors fueled by gossip Instagram accounts that Taylor and Joe Alwyn may be already engaged. However, the first engagement rumors sparked when the couple went on a romantic getaway in Cornwall in England, but the couple has yet to address the speculation themselves, and some fans believe that they've been secretly engaged for longer. Reps for Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn have not responded to requests for comments from publications yet, and we think that they really don't want to get this addressed until they decide to make an official statement that they are engaged. Normally, Taylor prefers to know the really important things about her partner, but social media accounts and Swifties can't wait to see the confirmation from the star herself. Taylor's devoted fans prefer not to listen to the tabloids, and they are ready to wait until the star reveals everything about herself. One person tweeted, "Until Taylor Swift tells me she's engaged or married, you can keep your tabloids to yourselves, and Reputation era taught me better." Another said, "Taylor Swift is a 32-year-old woman who has lived in the spotlight for more than half of her life. When she said she hates when people speculate on her personal life, I don't think she meant when lifelong fans get excited at the possibility she's engaged to her best friend of 5 years." For the record, if Joe Alwyn and Taylor Swift are engaged, then obviously so happy for them, but it's significant news which is theirs to share. Taylor has always had her way of sharing news with us. We will wait for Taylor to tell us herself. As you can see, so many of her fans don't trust the rumors, but of course everyone wants to know if Joe's thoughts are on the matter. It's a true thing that Taylor is a little bit more open about a relationship than Joe, even though she keeps their relationship under the wraps. The first time Joe ever talked about his relationship with Taylor was back in 2018, in the 2018 issue of British Vogue. Joe said, "I'm aware of people wanting to know about the side of things. I think we've been successfully very private, and that has now sunk in for people. Someone's private life is by definition private." He told the British GQ in November 2018, "No one is obliged to share their personal life. I think there's a very clear line as to what somebody should share or feel like they have to share, and what they don't want to and shouldn't have to," he explained. He also thinks that his desire to keep his love life hush-hush is not something shocking. "I don't think anyone you meet on the streets just spill their guts out to you. Therefore, why should I?" And we think he and Taylor Swift are doing the right thing by keeping their private lives private. It's the best thing and has helped them keep their relationship strong for 5 long years. But what are your thoughts on Taylor and Joe Alwyn getting engaged? Do you also think the two have already gotten engaged and are now planning to tie the knot? Do let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching!